La prochaine personne, ça fait longtemps que je l'écœure pour qu'elle revienne venir ici. C'est toujours un plaisir pour moi de l'écouter et ça va être un plaisir pour vous de la découvrir, ceux qui ne la connaissent pas. Je vous demande à tous d'accueillir Héloïse.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Bonsoir. Allô. Ça va bien?
Oui.
I'm so nervous.
Oui.
So,
T'es bonne.
it's been a long while since I've attended a poetry reading night. So I'm happy to be here. I write in English, so I have a few poems that I will be reciting. So,
You should speak Christian in English. It's not a too big step.
I'm so nervous. So I go by HW, and my poetry is autobiographical. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. Before slow time stops completely. Before slow time stops completely. Before your lingering gaze plants the seed, slices an opening. Before you dare approach within an inch, make my heart skip a beat. Before intoxication softly brushes against my quivering lips, overwhelms my senses. Before I feel the pull and my heartstrings entwine with yours. Before butterflies become restless and your sighs the only air I want to breathe. Before unspoken vows bind you to me, tell me we're meant to last. Tell me you'll stand by me through thick and thin. Tell me we're soft-hearted but made of steel. Tell me we're meant to last. Tell me we can embrace our differences, swim back to the surface and seek refuge in each other's arms until storms subside, bridge the gulf that stands between us. Tell me that no matter what, we can forgive each other. Say I'm sorry, turn the page. Before slow time stops completely, before our worlds collide, break apart and fuse into one, tell me the stars born from our love will never die.
Super.
Paddling against the wind. Even if sometimes there are little lies we tell each other, even if sometimes I can be needy and a handful, and even if sometimes you can be cruel and temperamental, even though you don't always say what I need to hear, and even if sometimes you torture me with silence, even though I forgive too easily and you not easily enough, even though I ache every time I watch you leave and wish you'd stay, even though you'll never see me as I really am, and even though you can't accept me wholly for who I am, even when it seems like what I have and what you give are not enough, even when it feels like I'm paddling against the wind with you because we're so painfully at odds and there's a wedge between us, I'll always love you, deeply, passionately, just as you are. I'll always be there by your side. You and I were meant to be. There's 1,000 reasons why. Just throw your arms around my neck. Hold me tight. It's all I need to be reminded. Hold me tight. If I could live 1,000 lives, I'd claim your heart 1,000 times.
Whoa, nice.
Hope and a moonflower. I never met my biological paternal grandparents. They died a long time ago before I was born, when my father was still a boy. That's all I've been told. I don't even know their names. I've never had the courage to ask. I don't want to open old wounds. I go through phases when I think about them a lot, especially my grandmother. I wonder what she was like. Did we share a likeness? Did she have eyes like mine? How did she carry herself? Was she more beautiful during the golden hour, or did she bloom in silver moonlight? Was she strong-willed, free-spirited, brazen or demure? Did she embrace her vulnerability? Did she believe in the magic of every moment to live fully in the present? Did she nurture a sacred bond with nature? Did she speak the language of unending forests, rivers, rocks, hidden springs and twilight skies? Did she reveal to them her secrets? What did she see when she stared into the horizon? Was she free from inhibition when the wind blew through her hair? How often was she moved unexpectedly? What was her favorite song? Her favorite season? Her favorite flower? What inspired her? What made her heart beat fast? To whom did she mean the world? Did she love deeply? The mystery is haunting. Sometimes I long for her presence, and a strange emptiness comes over me, as if there's a part of myself I'll never know. I felt an overwhelming sense of despair on the eve of my 16th birthday. I had no direction. I desperately wanted to be good at something. I envied the people who seemed to garner praises so effortlessly, the driven and talented people destined for great things. What was my purpose? What was my calling? I spent hours trying to figure it out. There wasn't anything in me worth a dime. How could I envision a future worth waiting for when I closed my eyes? I only saw a pathless desert of mediocrity and unattainable aspirations lying ahead. Growing up wasn't liberating. It felt like a curse. That night, my grandmother visited me in a dream. She softly whispered, "Do not waste your precious time searching for greatness. Do not waste your precious time mourning the woman you will never be. Your gift is your passionate heart. There are no limits when you let it sing. Be patient. Believe in yourself." As she braided my hair and tucked a moonflower behind my ear. Merci.
C'était Héloïse, HW.